Hello everyone, it is me again, Kyle, also known as DJK. I'm here today to bring you a unboxing slash initial impressions of the new Omega series chair by Secret Labs. So I kind of want to go over the unboxing, my first impressions, and kind of what led me to this decision. So let's get on, shall we? Right, so here we can see the box. Now, a very weird thing to say, but it's a very nicely presented box. As you can see, I've got the Omega Charcoal SoftWeave model here. Slightly bent and damaged from transit, but that's not exactly Secret Labs' fault. So let's get on, shall we? So if we open here, so we've got the nice little your unboxing experience starts here. Let's see, shall we? Don't know how much that did with my letter opener knife. Let's just put you on the side, shall we, people? So, as we were. Right, so as soon as we open it, we see a gigantic warning. Do not touch a backrest recline lever while removing from box until it's secure. Nice and big. Can't miss that, can you? Bend that out. Knowing my luck, I'm going to knock it, but oh well. So, big bit of instructions here. Wow. What do we get on the back? Congratulations, you're now part of the owner, blah, blah, blah. Flip the sheet over and you'll find out how to get going. Before you start, ask for friends, mind the important safety stuff, and it's been hand inspected, as we can see here, which is quite a nice little kind of touch there, I suppose. So now if we flip this over, we get a rather big instruction guide to the point where that's my hand. So yeah, not too bad at all. So it's pretty comprehensive. So I'm gonna pop you guys down and try and get on, and we can take a proper look at this in a moment. So wish me luck. Well, to get this backrest out was way harder than it should have been. I think that's partly because I was worried about hitting said leather that they've warned you about, but it's also extremely tightly and well packaged, which is a great thing, but does make you very cautious. So yeah, let's carry on. Right, so that is everything out of the box and in various pieces all over my floor. So, what's my first impression so far? Good. The box itself is pretty good. The way everything's been packaged is really nice. This whole sheet here is a fantastic little touch. So far, all good. Not really anything negative to say, apart from maybe it's packaged too well. But let's crack on now, shall we? So we're just going to move all of this stuff out the way now and follow the instructions, and we'll see how that goes. Let's move them. I'll put this here. Out the way a little bit. Let's move the old rug out the way. Right, for those of you who are expecting like a really professional "this is how you do it" guide, you're probably in the wrong place, to be honest. But if you want to, this is how it actually works for the average person, then yeah, you're definitely in the right place. Luckily you can't see the faces I'm making while I'm moving things around, so that's good. Right, so they reckon the first one is let's lay this out and get those wheels on it. So hopefully the wheels are in little boxes like that. God, even this plastic bag is hard to get into. Shall we see what is in this box here, guys? So, I'm hoping there's going to be the things I need in here. Ooh. Right, let's have a look. Blimey, more little guidance things, which is cool. Blimey, again, it's these little things here that make the difference. Oop. Little, really well packaged, really nice and neat. It makes you feel like it's kind of worth the price you paid, probably. Well, I suppose that's the look they're going for, right? Right, let's carry on over here, shall we? Right, they reckon the first step is the wheels. So, let's get these on.
Insert the 5 casters. Right, that can't be difficult. He says. Suppose. Don't really want to shove it properly, but doesn't go in more than that. I mean, if I was to try and put them in any more, they might break, so... They twist in. Ah, that one's moved in a bit better. Right, so yes, the answer is they should go all the way in. The different ones. Where did I put that one? There it is. I'm sure they're in properly. I mean, worst case scenario, when I sit in it, I'll find out. So, got step 1 of 12, step 2 of 12 done. Hydraulic piston. I presume that's this big thing. One hydraulic piston, I guess. Guys, how moves this is not going to go well. They say... Why not? I'm sure that's meant to happen. And I'm sure that's just me, because why wouldn't it? Whoop, whoop. There we go, see? If you're sensible, things happen. Using the Allen key.
God, look at that. A little carry thing for your screws. Not bad. Not bad at all. You really do kind of get the impression that they've tried to think about it and tried to really increase that profitability of it in terms of the professional feel. They really tried to make you know that you purchased, I want to say premium product, because that's probably the best description I can think of. Because it's not a cheap price tag, let's be honest on this. So I think I suppose you kind of want to feel like you've got your money's worth, don't you? Or at least I do. So I think that's what they're going for. Right, where am I going next then? The back of the chair. Need more space than this. Smells freshly good. I mean, I suppose the one thing I will say is there is a lot of plastic, which from an eco point of view is always a bit wasteful, but I mean, I suppose that adds to the premium. Everything's nice and individually wrapped and protected, but at the same time, it's a bit wasteful. So I've just removed the 2 screws from here, and blimey, things are not nice. Things are not going as smoothly as I would have hoped, but I think that's just me rather than the design. And probably the fact I'm trying to undo it on my bed. I mean, I can totally see what they mean about the whole find friends and become friends with people because it will be easier. So that is probably something to note. Do not touch. There's big do not touch signs on things on the bit where I think I've got to touch, which makes me nervous. Align the backrest with the brackets on the right side of the chair. Well, let's just unpackage this, shall we? Things keep making noises at me and making me panicky. Let's leave that there. Slide these bad boys off. Right, so align the backrest. Say, does this move? I don't really want to move things. Based on the whole don't move things. Then they did tell you to the right one, which does move a little bit more, so let's whack that there. So we see this one here on the left side here doesn't really move at all. This one over here on the right is a lot more movable. So let's go. So we're back over on the left side. We've done those right screws, and we're starting to get something that's starting to resemble a chair now. Now this is supposed to push the bracket on the left side inwards to meet the backrest.
Which I'm sure is easier than I'm making it out to be.
Right, a little bit of hard work and we got it there. Let's just tighten these up quickly. We'll join me back in a second. We will join you back in a second. That's what I'm trying to say. Guys, draining me.
Right, so we've managed to finally get them tightened. So now just adding some colours, because I think well, that looks a bit kind of bad. But yeah, well, lo and behold, they thought that as well, obviously. And added some colours, which I was then fading to screw up. that doing anything? Doesn't feel like it. No, maybe the answer was it hasn't done anything. Try it on the wrong side, perhaps? No, that doesn't feel right at all.
So we've finally done both sides. Now we have got to remove the recline strap, which will be this little thing here. Now, considering the amount of warnings there are about, you know, not pressing the recline button, I'm a bit apprehensive about this, but oh well. Live fast, die young and all that. If we can figure out how this strap works. Well, I'm not dead, which is a good start. Let's see. Where this recline strap is, there is some plastic, plastic cardboard left over. Oh, might not seem like much, but that is annoying to me. Very, very, very annoying to me. Oh, they were making this leather to be like the size of my house or something. It is that big. That big there. Not as easy to knock as I probably first thought. To be honest.
It's also fire resistant. In 1988. Into the pile. That goes. Right, what's going on next, guys? Lift the chair and gently set it facing downwards. Attach the multi-tilt mechanism. So, we should be able to turn it this way. And this way. To attach this multi-tilt mechanism. Which is this big thing here. What is it? I don't know on that side. So what I do, bit there, but on that side, I feel mugged off. I'm sure the mechanism is in the correct direction. What is the correct direction? Maybe? Maybe not. Is there a correct direction? So, is that the correct direction or is it the other way around? Oh, right, I've done it. What do we reckon, guys? Correct direction. I was a tilting mechanism. What way would I go? I imagine it's got to be that way. Because that way the chair's going to be in the middle. That makes the most logical sense, right guys? I'm not just being silly here. Put it this way because the actual hole is going to go in the middle. Surely. Well, I guess we'll find out when I put it on and then have to take it off. I think the reason they need two people is so that, you know, there's someone who can help you when you're silly. Lift up the grooves inside the lever handles and insert firmly. That with these things, I suppose.
to get that on firmly is one way of putting it. Secret base. Whew. I suppose that's going to do, isn't it? I mean, at the moment, I'm just making it incredibly difficult for me to take them off. Huh. Yep. Done. Right, so we're almost there. So, they say insert this. Carefully. Which has been done. Ooh. We'll come back to that, guys. Apparently, I want to gently lift this up. And place it down. Elegant. Right, well, there we go. We've built a chair. So yeah, here is the final product. Now, we'll go to the chair in a minute, but this is the aftermath. Look at how much plastic there is over here. There's tons of the stuff. I mean, yeah, it's a nice touch, but blimey, you could have probably done it with 1 or 2 bits less. Right, so I feel like it's a bit kind of... Right, so I feel like it's a bit like show and tell right now. But obviously we've got these head pillows and lumbar support. So let's start with this head cushion here. Wow, that is incredibly soft. I like that a lot. So obviously it's got this strap here, which has then got a bit of cloth there to keep it nice and tight. Yeah. So as I was saying, the pillow itself is really, it's nice, it's soft, it's comfy, it's nice. Done a good job. I do like it, I recommend it. It feels soft, feels nice to lean against, feels refreshing. I wasn't sure about it, I wasn't sure if there was any point to it, but holding it, it's nice, and I'll put it to the test and see what I think. We've also got the lumbar support, which I was a little bit more excited for. Having a very bad back myself, I was looking forward to a bit of extra support. Now, it's not quite as soft as this extremely soft and silky thing here, but it still feels very nice. It doesn't feel abrasive or anything. It's got that memory foam, so we can squidge it. That's nice. What does it feel against the back? Well, against a plastic box, it feels very good. I quite like it. It feels like it will be supportive enough to be beneficial. So far with these 2 extra things, it's all good from me and it's a good job. Let's have a look at the rest now. So here is actually the chair. I've not yet sat in it, so let's take a look at what we've got here. And I suppose let's put this camera on the side here and we can take a look, shall we? Oop. Right, firstly, let's work out how to unrecline it. Ooh, blimey. Okay, cool. There it is. So, locked in. Okay, so that's how far back it goes, I think. That's good. Right, first impressions of sitting in it. What do I say? Ooh, there we go. I don't know, is my honest answer. It's different to what I'm used to. Now, I don't do very well with change, as a lot of my friends and colleagues can attest to. I'm not the biggest fan of change. Now, I like it, don't get me wrong, but is it as comfortable as my old faithful chair here? I don't know. It's nice, and it's not broken, which is good. I like the bolstering on the side. It makes me feel like I'm in my car seat. Again, the bolstering here, I'm not exactly the biggest person alive, so it's not too close to me. I wouldn't have minded it being a bit closer, but it does feel nice. Obviously with this recline, that's as far as it will go, which is nice. What else have we got? We've got various levers and stuff here. So we obviously have one this side which does... Oh, wow. Which is the lean function. That's quite nice. Turn that off quickly before I get too attached. And then I presume we've got a height here, which I reckon I'll probably at the base of the ready. So let's raise this up. So that's as high as we go. It does feel quite high. Let's lower it. The hydraulics work at least, which is good. So, first impressions. Nice. Underwhelming is probably a good word. I like it. It feels nice. It feels sturdy, strong. But I didn't get that wow that I was kind of hoping for. So we'll see whether that develops. Now, obviously armrests, 4D, so they can move up and down, and in and out somehow. In and out. And then that does something, which I don't know what it does, but I presume it's just not power. So, a bit too high for me now, but bit of scope for me to play with, which is nice. Yeah, all in all, it's good so far. Let's put this little lumbar support pillow in place. Okay, I like that pillow. I do like that pillow. That has made my back, where I was a bit unsure, feel a lot safer, a lot smoother. It's this base bit that feels a bit sturdy to me. Maybe that's because I'm used to, if I look over here, that's got a lot of give to it. Probably because it's a bit broken and been worn in. So I reckon this will loosen up a little bit. If we get this pillow involved now, let's just attach it for now like this, and let's sit there. Yeah, that's quite comfy as well. I feel a bit far forwards with it all now, but I think if I'm working like this and I want to relax and recline back, that's where that pillow will then come into place, when I want to sit like this and be relaxed. I think when I'm working day to day, I'm not going to be using my pillow here. It'll be more for when I want to relax backwards. So, let's take an actual look at the chair itself. So, the chair itself, as we can see here, we've got the pillow. Obviously, this is the SoftWeave Charcoal model. Aesthetically, it looks absolutely incredible. I really like the looks of it. As you can kind of see the design here, it's really, really nice, really well put together. And they thought of everything really here, and it just looks impressive. And it doesn't look out of place in my room. It doesn't look like it's taking the whole room up, and it doesn't look like it's out of place in a kind of an office environment. I really like it on that respects. It's really well designed. The look of it is fantastic. The design of it is great. Now the comfort side of it, it's good. Is it great? Not as great as maybe I would have hoped for, but it's still really nice. Now let's just put this chair and this chair by comparison. We've got Old Faithful over here on the right, and the new one on the left. Obviously, Old Faithful has taken a bit of a beating. It was a second hand to me, but it's done me well. It's a really comfy chair, and I'm hoping this new one will live up to that as well. Only time will tell. So this is kind of initial impressions of it, and initial impressions are good, extremely well made, extremely good quality, sturdy, and I like the features, and I like those pillows more than I thought I was going to. Comfort wise, it's good. Will it get better when I get used to it, and will it get better when I start to mold it in? I'm hoping so. So thank you for watching this one. I'm going to sit down in the chair and kind of give you a bit last final impressions of it, and we'll go from there. Right, so now I'm sitting back in this chair again for the second time. It feels more comfortable. It feels better than it did a second ago. Whether that's just because I'm expecting that, or whether my expectations were lower and now they're higher, I don't know. But it feels a little bit nicer to sit in. Let me go sit in this chair quickly and let's just see. Yeah, this one feels now very squidgy. Very squidgy and very relaxed on my back. It doesn't give me that support that this one with this pillow does. So if I come back over to you guys with that pillow in place and let's recline this up to me, I feel very good on my back. That's very nice, and I like the seat bolstering. I do. I like it more than I did. So all in all, it's good. I would love to see how I feel about this in 2 weeks. So in about 2 weeks, maybe to a month, I'm going to do another video on it about my impressions now, when I've had a bit of time to play with it, work out what I like, what I don't like, and what's good about it, and we can go from there, guys. So now, out of 10 for everything. Presentation and looks of the box and the packaging, 8, maybe 9. Really well done, nicely packaged, nicely done. Maybe a little bit too much plastic for my liking, but all good. Instructions. Now, everywhere I've seen online was kind of like, yeah, this box it's really easy to self-assemble and everything. Yeah, sure, it wasn't difficult, but it wasn't as easy as everyone has made out. You're not going to struggle to do it alone, but it's definitely not as easy as well. You just get it out of the box and throw it all together and it will work. It does take a little bit of twisting and jiggering and stuff like that, which isn't a problem, but it's not quite as easy as a lot of reviews I've seen online that just sort of say bang, 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 done. Okay? So maybe a 7 for that. Now, comfort-wise, without the pillows, maybe a 6. With the pillows, maybe an 8. That might change as I go on. We shall see. In terms of customization, yeah, that's really good. I like these armrests. I like the recline. I like the stuff you can do with that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a 9, I reckon. Overall, I would say this is probably a 7 or 8 out of 10. It's maybe better than my old one. We shall see how I get on with it. But I'm not ruling this one out of contention just yet. And this is probably 10 years old. But it is a very nice chair. And I'm very sad to get rid of it, to be fair. So, we shall see. First impression, good, maybe a little underwhelmed. Let's see what we do by the end of the, shall we say, let's say a month. Let's speak to each other in a month then. Catch up soon. Cheers, guys.